Alright, you've joined me on block stacking day, Friday, bright and early and 7 in the AMs. This is the cab of the Kubota. As you can see, it's already thrashed. But yeah, we've set up string line ready to go, 5 blocks across. So it's so much easier now that I have a helper. They can guide it and try and follow it to the string line. So it was getting kind of hard to do with the string. I know this is so obvious, but the grabber would obviously hit the string line, so you couldn't line it up. The simple solution was I just drew a paint line on the ground, and that works. So yeah, here we are stacking the straight run, and with the L's for the return for the staircase. We're just extending out the grabber so we can reach some of these bigger blocks and fit around it. So yeah, placing everything into place with a person is so much easier, so quick to do, and especially now that I've brought all the blocks up into my working area, I'm not traveling backwards and forwards and just wasting time. So I'd rather waste a couple of hours the day before just to maneuver everything close by so I can pick and choose which blocks I want to use for the job. So if you don't know, the sandstone logs, they come in grades. So we've got B grades, which, to be honest, I think they're pretty shocking, these ones. I'd say they're closer to a C grade. So I wasn't overall too happy with the blocks, but what can you do? You can't choose everything. So yeah, just doing the best I can with what we've got. Their blocks are just so irregular. Some were ranging from like 200 up to 500. They're supposed to be 500 blocks, 500 by 500 each side, yet the variances just was so crazy. But overall, the job turned out pretty good, but not fully done. Still, like I said in the last video, a few more blocks short, so probably 5 blocks short that I got to do and figure out a way to do it without getting this machine back. But overall, it was a good day. I was definitely stressed the whole day because everything obviously falls onto me to make the right call. Now that when you're self-employed, everything's on you. You can't like just say, oh, the boss will take care of it kind of thing, because you're the one who has to take care of it now. So it's a big learning experience. So yeah, just picking and choosing the blocks because they're all pretty, how's it going? So every time I thought, oh, this might work, and then I'll bring it up and check, and I was like, no, I'm not happy with that, so I'd change it. But hey, I'm chasing perfection with unperfect blocks, so that's, yeah, what can you do? So on Friday, I ended up staying till, I think like 5 o'clock, something like that. Obviously didn't want to, but you have to do what you have to do. I sent everyone home at 3 o'clock. So there's no point of them staying, because I finished stacking the wall. So, and it's so good, you can just lever these blocks with the jimmy bar. Obviously they weigh over 500 kilos, but like you can still, the leverage, just insane. Anything to do with leverage I find very fascinating. Like, look at the precision work right here. Tell you, this Kubota, such a nice machine, okay? Air conditioning, had a radio. I could close the door, but I didn't want to hear anyone. The cab's still kind of loud, but overall it's a nice machine. Oh, I was just knocking off these pieces of the block, because they're like massive dags from when they like split them, and you just couldn't stack them together. It just wasn't possible. Oh, my delivery's here. What did I get? Aggregate, that's right. It's like perfect timing as well, because like the first course was in up top and it was so close by. So I just filled that in with my machine, and then I think I ended up getting him to barrow the other side. I think I ended up getting both of them to stay down here just so they could guide it one side each, because it's pretty much their first days. So I didn't want them to be like off on their own, just walking around someone's house. So it's very hard to work with people that don't know how to do it, and you've got to tell them, and you've got to try and operate a machine, and then at the same time yell over this machine, which makes a lot of noise. So yeah, they're at lunch. Obviously I kept working because I'm stupid. So I was just trying to get ahead, but I wasn't placing them perfectly. I was just placing them in so they're ready to go, and then the boys can sort of just arrange them. I'll pick them up again, I didn't care. Just quicker for me, I thought. Just sorting the blocks out, seeing which one works the best. Here we are back at the start. The block wasn't sitting quite right, so I just made some micro adjustments. So what I was aiming for is to get all the backs touching, and then obviously there's gaps in the front, but I don't have a saw that can cut through 500 millimeters, so, and they understood that, the customer, so it was good. It is very fiddly doing these walls in a way, especially on a curve, because you're trying to make the most irregular shape look nice. So it's a very hard thing to do. If it was a straight run, I could pretty much get all the gaps together, but never like tight, unless you get like A-grade blocks, which are like smooth sandstone, like really nicely cut. So, which I wish we did for at least the top section, but that's okay. Overall, I'm pretty happy considering what it was. Like the next section you'll see, I think it's just a photo of the wall completed. Overall, I'm pretty happy. First massive job as a business owner. So these are just some photos for you guys. The two excavators here of my little beast, my yellow weapon. I need a name for that machine if you just want to name it. So this will look really good once the grass is regrown. So I really appreciate you guys watching the video, and I'll see you on the next one.